What is going on, world? I hope y'all are having a very wonderful and safe Halloween, guys. I figure since we were doing some Halloween draft challenge that it's only appropriate if I wore my Halloween costume, guys. If you have any idea or want to guess who I am, I got my paintbrushes, I got my Canadian tuxedo, and my fro. So leave in the comments below as to who you think I am, and if you get it right, I'll let you know, guys. Alright, so first off, what we're going to do here is I went ahead and played these matches earlier. And the reason why I did that was because I also sometimes want to get in the swing of doing a draft challenge as well. Some of these matches came out to be fun. They were a lot of fun. There were some good examples in there of how to draft, how not to draft. So we're going to hop right in this real quick, and we'll go ahead and fire this bad boy up. And, you know, sometimes the choices are pretty difficult. You got to think about how you want to play your game and how you do play the game. This is a tough choice. I already have a high DPS unit that does ground. I need an air unit. I have something that does splash with the wizard, so I need a tank. And in this situation, I can't give him 3 muskies because I don't know if he gave me anything to counter 3 musketeers. So we're gonna take that. And I know the whole point is to try and win the skeleton barrel. It is the new card coming out. The card is really interesting. It's got a cool dynamic to it. It's just a barrel full of skeletons with 3 balloons. When the 3 balloons pop, the balloon or the barrel drops, and like 8 or 10 skeletons pop out of it. So it's pretty interesting. I do like the way that card works. The Prince was a huge pickup considering he took the Golem. That was nice. So we're going to let that just work down and fizzle out. I didn't really want him to get a hit on anything, so Dark Gob was perfect. I mean, that was a good time. It could hit everything. We got the tank down in front. So that's not a big deal. We got through there. Those two should kind of wreck that a little bit. Balloon going down the other side. Let's see if he's got something for it. Alright, here's the skeleton barrel, guys. As you'll see, the balloon pops, goes down. 8. Is it 8? 8 or 10? Yeah, 8 or 9. Went down. Alright, that's tower gone on the right side. He couldn't answer the balloon. Kind of figured he wouldn't. He would be short on elixir. A lot of times, guys, also in these challenges, they don't have a lot of anti-air. If you can get some good air cards, it's hard to beat. It really is. And especially when he's only got a poison to deal with those 3 muskies, that's going to make his life a living nightmare. So this one I feel pretty confident in. We got it wrapped up at this point. All they got to do is just defend. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. If she goes down, we'll drop the Dark Goblin to deal with that. And I understand, guys, this skeleton barrel is it doesn't seem to be that powerful. There's a good plan on the giant to get it tanking, get the tower, King's Tower tanking on it. So that's a good win. Good 3-crown win. You know, good luck. Thumbs up. Good effort, guys. And a lot of times, guys, in a draft challenge, it's not so much who's got better skill than the other. A lot of times it just boils down to who in general drafts better. Who's got the right counters to the other stuff that you need. So let's go into this one. I think this one's got a little bit better example of drafting. So in this situation here, I was thinking bomber. Yeah, I like the bomber. He does area damage, but I want the shields on the guards. And then this is tough. Hog Rider balloon. I went with the balloon just because of the lack of anti-air in a draft challenge. Just like I figured, heck, if I'm going to do that, I might as well take the hard-hitting aerial units or ground-to-air units. So I kind of stuck him with spear gobs on that, and you know, this is a draft challenges are interesting, like I said, because you never know what you're going to get. A lot of the meta decks you can prepare for. You know, they play 2 or 3 cards, and you kind of already know what deck they're going to be running. So it helps you know your counters a little bit better. Whereas in a situation like this, it's all random. It's the luck of the draft, to be honest with you, and sometimes you get pretty lucky. Here's a good example of the skeleton barrel. That's why I wanted to show this video. Got to where it needed to go. It gets to where it needs to go a couple times, I think, in this video, and it'll show you that it can really hurt a tower pretty quickly if it goes unchecked. So, and the guards, guys, guards are so underused, and they are amazing cards. I mean, they're good. They're amazing. They really are. That shield comes off, it eats up, you know, a Sparky Blast, anything like that, like Dark Prince, where they have that shield that protects them, and you know, that's a big deal. It is a big deal. So he's playing everything he can to stop this. They'll eat that up. And as you can see, guys, the Goblin Barrel is not that great if you send it in alone. You got to remember it's only 3 elixir, and they're skeletons that are going to drop out of the barrel, man. So it's like half a Skarmy. They're going to handle it pretty well. Let's just keep some opposite lane pressure on this guy. I got unlucky there that the princess targeted the fire spirits as opposed to actually giving me a shot. But we're doing good. We're working on both towers. This over here on the left side or right side is going to be kind of a nightmare. I'm pretty sure he gets the tower here. I got a little overexerted, but the guards are in there standing strong. It's a beautiful thing, man. So I've kind of neglected the princess. She's been making me pay for it. I don't really have a choice here. I kind of had to eat it. I probably shouldn't have eaten so much of it, just because of how much damage I let her get on my left tower. That's my problem. If you hear a gurgling noise in the background, guys, I got coffee coming in. So got on a pot of coffee and playing a little Clash, you know, make a little video and speak to the community on some things, because I know it's been a while since I put a video out, guys. Me personally, have been dealing with some things through friends and family and stuff, so we're getting it all back to normal, and we'll get going again. We'll get in our groove. I got really lucky there. I only had 73 health left on that on my tower. That was a good battle. GG to, who was that? To Witek to 2007. All right. And last one, as you can see, guys, I got a loss in here. That I'm 3-2 in the Halloween challenge. I didn't draft so well, as you can see. He had great counters to my Lava Hound and everything with the Executioner, and he was able to counter just about everything in my deck with that Executioner. That is a very, very strong card in this challenge, guys. If you can get it, take it, because Lava Pups, my Barbs, even the Goblins that spawned out of my Witch, I mean, they were all just gone, dust in the wind. So he got me there. It was a good game. It did go to overtime. He actually ended that game with arrows, just to let you know how tight it actually was. He got me at the last second of overtime with arrows. So it was a good game, but I didn't really want to show y'all that game because it's not that I didn't draft well. It's just it wasn't a good video. Like, it wasn't a good game to show in a video. It was very repetitive, very rigid in how you had to play it, because he did have so much stuff. He did have the counters to my units that I had to honestly use my rocket a lot on trying to get the tower and the Executioner at the same time, which is kind of difficult. I don't know if y'all watch any Chief Pat videos, but he'll tell you how hard it is to hit with a rocket. So we're going to get into our last one here. It was a good little game. I just played this one a minute ago. I like the Bandit in this situation. Like I said, the Ice Wizard to me just doesn't do enough DPS. He is ground and air, but I figured I'd just try to overwhelm them here with Bandit, Hog, NATO. Pretty sure I go Witch here to help with a little bit of splash damage, so I have some things. Since I gave him the Ice Wiz, I need something to help with splash damage. He gave me Princess. I don't know what his choices were between Princess and whatnot, so probably Zap would be my guess. So we're going to start it off with a little bit of, and that's a bad Zap on his part. Gave me a quick 1,000 damage off his tower. So now the Mini P.E.K.K.A. here, guys, he plays his Mini P.E.K.K.A. wrong. To be honest with you, I think this game could have gone completely different if he would have held his Mini P.E.K.K.A. only for countering my Hog Rider. We all know, well, in the videos before that I've showed y'all, one tile in front of the tower will allow him to not get any swings on your tower. Well-placed Mini P.E.K.K.A. will take out a Hog, guys. So, and I was trying to get some more free cheap tower damage here with the Princess. Like I said, this guy has kind of gotten himself in trouble. I wish that, no, that it wasn't that play. Okay, it's later on in this match. But either way, guys, we feel confident here. I feel like we've got him up. The Bandit, this is why I'll show you I love her mechanic. Dash, dash. That tower's in trouble. I love that about her. She is a very strong card with, like I said, a cool mechanic to her. If you don't have a Bandit, I'm sorry. Try to get one. Tried to hide the Goblin Barrel inside the rocket there. That was a horrible attempt at that. I do have better attempts. I'll have to do it again sometime and show y'all. You can actually hide that Goblin Barrel in the rocket, but you have to shoot the rocket first and place the Goblin Barrel on the back of the tower. And I missed and actually put the Goblin Barrel in the middle of the tower so you can actually see it out of the trail. But the idea was there. Here, I didn't really want the Mini P.E.K.K.A. to lock onto my Bandit because she's going to take care of that real quick. He definitely caught me here. I'll give him that. He caught me here, so I'm going to try and deflect a little bit of this. Make him play something so he doesn't absolutely lose a tower. So we'll try and tornado everything together. No, I thought I did. There we go. This is a Hog Rider just trying to cycle back around. This is a bad Bandit here, guys. Bandit's going to get wiped. I'm defending for my life here, I'm not going to lie. It was tight there, but I think he's starting to realize that the game's over. All he's got to do is zap that one tower. I understand that. That's not as easy as you might think, guys. There's this fireball. I don't know. I hate that he had to cycle that out, but that fireball right there, guys, just absolutely lost the game for him. There wasn't much he could do about that. He did have to take my tower. We were right there at OT. So I hope that this video kind of helped y'all understand how to draft and be competitive in a draft challenge. The point is, guys, you don't want to hand your opponent a hard counter to something you took. That's the most important thing. You don't want to go ahead and give yourself a loss. So knowing what the cards do and everything in that nature, what their mechanics are, their DPS, how much life they have, especially, like I said in earlier videos, your spells. I know a lot of you new players might not have all these cards that you get to use in a draft challenge. My advice to y'all would be to get on YouTube, get on the internet, watch some of these other popular YouTubers and stuff like that, and learn the new cards that you don't get to play with, or just play more draft challenge. Just play it more and more. You'll start to learn what each card does and how to use it effectively. And once you get that, guys, you'll be on your road to, glory. I think I'm going to be doing a video later in the week. I'm going to start making my push to the ladder. I think we're going to make our run to 4,000. I'm sitting right at about 3,500 trophies now. I've kind of stepped away from the one-on-one so much with the permanent stay of 2v2 and a lot of the new challenges and the friendly battle modes and stuff like that. It's been a lot of fun, and I've kind of shifted away from the one-on-ones. I would like to get back to doing that. If y'all would be interested in seeing some of my road to 4,000, just let me know in the comments below. But I'll go ahead and give you a heads up now, guys. I am a motorcycle user. That's what, if I'm going to competitively play in the ladder, I'm going to run a motorcycle or a zap bait, a log bait type deck. It's going to be a very meta heavy deck. So if that's not something you're interested in, I understand. Let me know. I'll try and make maybe some non-meta decks and see if I can't push my way into the ladder. But until then, guys, y'all have a wonderful Halloween. All you kids out there, enjoy your trick-or-treating. Be smart, be safe. Y'all have a good evening, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Y'all have a great day.